Hi guys, today we're going to make samosas, all right? Samosas are super easy, but more difficult to do during the summer months when it's very warm. Okay, as always, before we start, we always wash our hands. We're getting used to this by now, I'm hoping. Okay, before we touch food, prepare food, do anything to do with food, even eat food, always wash your hands really well. Put on an apron if you're cooking, because it protects you and it protects the food from you and the germs. Okay, so samosas can be any interpretation really, okay? Ideally, cooked potatoes, curry powder, mushrooms. I've got some garlic here, which has been crushed. Spring onions, herbs, you can use whatever herbs you like. Sweet corn, optional. I've got some beautiful tomatoes here, fresh tomatoes. Seasonings, I've got paprika, I've got pepper, I've got oregano, and I've got mixed peppers. But as I say, you can use any combination. So the first thing you need to do is get a mixing bowl, all right? And obviously you've got to prepare all your fruits and vegetables in advance, which we've done here already. So do that in advance. And then you want to make up a mixture, all right? And the mixture is what goes into the pastry, remembering that the pastry is very difficult. So I'll start off by crushing a potato. I've actually cooked these potatoes with their skins on. If you keep the skins on, you get much more of all the goodness and nutrients. I've got some sweet corn here. I've got some spring onions I'm gonna pop in there. I'm going to put in some mixed peppers. I'm going to put in some herbs because I love herbs. Lovely herbs, okay? And then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. But again, if you're not a garlic fan, don't use garlic. It doesn't matter at all. A bit of mushroom. I think mushroom's rather nice. You could need to break it up into small pieces. Then I'm going to put in a little bit of the oregano, a little bit of the cracked pepper. And I'm definitely going to use curry powder because I think that makes it more authentic. So a good old samosa. All right, so then give that a really good mix and mash. All right, and that is your mixture. And that is what you're going to put into the filo pastry. All right. Now, for this dish, you also need oil and a pastry brush. So, filo pastry, super difficult pastry because it is paper thin. All right, so try and keep as cool as possible. I've got a piece here, and what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to just put a little bit of oil on it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is brush it with oil. All right, like that. And then I'm going to fold it over because it's too thin right now. All right, fold it like that. And then all I'm going to think about all the time is triangles. I'm going to think corner to corner. So I'm going to put my mixture in that corner there, that first little corner there. Okay. And my first turn is corner to corner. So this is the beginning of the triangle. And then my next one is this corner to this corner. Again, you can use a little bit of the oil. It's like the glue. And you come back this way. And then you can finish it off by turning it up that way. Shall we do it one more time? One more time. Okay. So you take the pastry, remembering it's hard to work with this pastry. Dab on the oil. You got to work quite fast because all the time it's drying out. Turn it over so you've got now 2 layers. You put a little bit of mixture into the corner, the first corner. And then you could dab a bit more oil if you need it. There you go. You're going, your first turn is there. That's your first turn. And then your second turn comes this way. And then I'm going to dab a little bit more oil on there. And then my third turn is that way. And then just to finish it off, a little bit of oil. And there you have it. And then you just brush the top with some oil. You pop those into a hot oven, so 200, even 220. Don't go away because they'll cook within 10 minutes. And this is how they will turn out. So there you have it, your spicy, delicious samosas. Enjoy.